George grinned. He knew what mess meant. It meant food, and George was pretty hungry. He had asked his dad if they could have a practice campout. That way George would be prepared for the real one with the Beaver Scouts. "Come on, soldier," George's dad said. "Let's get these burgers on the grill." As George's dad started grilling, George split apart buns, topping each side with a slice of cheese. It was fun camping with his dad, even if it was only in the backyard. Suddenly, the walkie-talkie in George's pocket started to buzz. Actually, it was only his mom's cell phone, but for today, George and his dad were calling it a walkie-talkie. George looked at the caller ID. It was his mom calling George from inside the house. "Hi," his mom said. "I just looked out the window and saw that it was getting windy. Do you want me to bring out your jacket?" "No, Mom," George said. "I'm fine." "How about your slippers?" his mom suggested. "Your feet may get cold." "You don't bring slippers on a camping trip, even if it's just in the backyard." George took a deep breath. "I gotta go, Ma," he said finally. "Okay," his mom said. "But you can call later if you need something, or if you decide you'd rather sleep inside." "Soldier, it's time to pour the bug juice," George's dad said as George hung up the phone. "Roger that," George answered. He poured 2 big glasses of bug juice and sat down. The juice was bright red. It looked like it was made of spider blood. Except it wasn't really. It was actually just sugar and water and red food coloring. "See? Isn't living in the great outdoors wonderful?" George's dad said as he brought over a pile of burgers. "Definitely," George agreed. He took a big bite of burger. A glob of ketchup shot out from under the bun and landed on his sweatshirt. George just left it there. He didn't have to clean it. Soldiers didn't call dinner time mess for nothing. "I think tonight we soldiers better be on the lookout," George's dad told him. "For what?" George asked. "Enemy soldiers?" George's dad shook his head. "No, for your mom." He took a bite of his burger and a giant glob of mustard shot out and landed on his pants. "She's liable to come out here and make us use napkins." "Did you and your dad have fun last night?" Alex asked the next afternoon as the boys took a table at the Pizza Palace. "Yeah," George said. "We had a great time. Real messy." Just then, Mr. Tarantella, the guy who ran the Pizza Palace, walked over to their table. "Hey, guys," he said. "So, what'll it be?" George looked at the menu. Ordering pizza was serious business. You had to pick just the right toppings. I think today I'll have a personal-sized pizza with sausage, pepperonis, and meatballs." "I'll just have a plain personal-sized pizza," Alex said. "You got it," Mr. Tarantella told them. "Coming right up." "So now you must be really psyched about the scout camping trip," Alex said. "I guess," George said. But he didn't sound so sure. "I've got all my gear ready. I just hope something else doesn't sneak along with me." "You mean sneak out of you," Alex said. Alex was the only other person in the whole world who knew about the magic Super Burp. George hadn't told another soul. He figured people would think he was nuts. Actually, George hadn't told Alex about the burp either. Alex was just so smart that he'd figured it out. "Maybe if I find a cure, it'll be like a medical breakthrough. I'll be in the news. Who knows? I could win a Nobel Prize." "Alex, I don't think a whole lot of people are suffering from you-know-whats." George pointed to his belly. "I'm probably the only person on the planet." Alex nodded. "True. Well, even if I don't get famous, I still want to find a cure for you. Last